We now have Pep Lijnders here with us. Frustration, is that it? Because you went 2-0 up in the first half, and then Chelsea were allowed back into the game?
No, it's pride.
Pride?
Pride. It's, we could have made 10 excuses today before coming here, with players missing, with our coach not being here, and I just want to make the team a big compliment, because we fought really hard. We wanted to have more control in the game, but our counter-attacks were so quick and with quality that we went 2-0 up. And of course, the 10 minutes in the end of the first half, we felt that we could have controlled the game better. Certain situations where they come through, that we have to close our last line better, the spaces, and with the free kick we had to avoid the balls on the edge. We always try to find moments to avoid, but all in all, I think even in the second half, we have 300% chances. Jota with his volley, so great saves, and I think it was not boring, and that's the most important.
Well, we loved it. Yeah. Thoroughly entertaining. Glenn? Sorry, Glenn's gone already. Glenn's left. Jermaine, your question?
Was watching it from the sideline. It looked very hectic at times. It looked like it was like a basketball match. Like, you show us what we've got, and we'll show you what we've got. Do you think that's because of you know, maybe Klopp's not on the sideline to control the kind of game? He's like a 12th man on the sideline, Klopp. He, you know, he brings a lot of energy into the team and really dictates where you know, and how the players perform. I think, of course we miss him, and we missed him a lot in the preparation, in the way. But that's what I mean. Like, the team deserves a compliment, in my opinion. If you go here 2-0 up after that while, and they are a good side. They created a lot of chances the way they play. They tried always to go behind our line where we leave space, what's normal. But we played with a big heart, in my opinion, and of course the situation you mentioned. Yes, we want to have more control. Yes, we want to play more often on their half. Yes, we want to switch the side more often and be able to do this. And yes, we want to put more in Sadio in different situations, not just the counter-attack ones. So, and shots, of course. But no, I think for the public and for the stadium and for our fans, they saw a Liverpool side where they identify themselves with. And again, it's not easy to come here. It's not easy to come here without certain players, and it's not easy to come here without the coach, or without our head coach, our manager, and our leader. So I'm just proud, to be honest.
How you doing, Pep? Just a quick one for me. We already know the African Nations is coming up, and the two main guys, probably best guys in the Premier League at the moment, Salah and Mane. How big of a miss is that going to be for you going into the next couple of games? And actually, the next couple of games couldn't come any sooner, could it?
Yeah, I thought Mo and Sadio and Naby, not to forget.
Oh, do you know, I always, everyone talks about Mo.
Oh, good, but I told them three that we wish them all the luck.
Yeah.
They earned the right to fight for each prize they can catch. Yeah. They are African legends, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
They are legends for me, but they are legends there as well. And can you imagine them winning this tournament, a tournament full of passion, a tournament full of culture? The calendar is maybe more difficult, but what I'm trying to say is that they earned the right to be there, and I hope they do well. I hope they win. They cannot win all three, of course, but I hope they do well. And I really believe in our squad. So we still have options, and we proved before that that we can win football games also without them. It's a big miss. They are top players. No, they are world-class skilled players with a world-class defending attitude, and that not many have.
Yes, you're right.
If they're both in the final, or two of them are in the final, who are you supporting?
That's a big
question. How can I give an answer to that?
There's no answer.
Pep, I'm sure Liverpool now will be glad to see the back of London. We've been in London 4 games. You know, I've not won a game in London. I've said I'm sure you'd be happy to see the back of London. You know, you played 4 games in London, drawn 3 and lost 1.
Yeah, we see the next one then.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. All the best. See ya. I think it's something new for him to be able to give these interviews. We're so used to Klopp, aren't we?
That's
so used to it.
No, look, he knows exactly what Klopp would say, basically.
You know, there's some talk that the biggest hindrance right now from Steven Gerrard potentially taking over in a few years at Liverpool is that man right there.
Yeah, so he probably might be the future of the club. You never know. And this was a great experience for him today, to take the reins and try and guide the team into success. Didn't come off the way it did, but he says he wasn't that disappointed. I think he was a bit disappointed today. Just as when you go 2-0 up in the Premier League and you lose that lead, it's really difficult to stomach. Like, I don't care where you are, where you're from. If you go 2-0 up in this league and you don't keep that, that's very for me, it's jarring. I'd rather win the game in the best form, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
Like, when we lose 2-0,
I think the boys will be, on that coach or on the plane going back to Liverpool, slightly disappointed that they didn't come away with 3 points. When you're 2-0 up and on the 43rd minute, that's when you've got to be your concentration has got to be at the best.
Yeah.
Just 2-4 minutes to see out the half, going in at half time at 2-0, and I think it's game over then.